Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy beautiful, 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 beautiful morning. Happy beautiful, 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 blessed day ever. I want to talk this morning about freedom, as I often do on Fridays, because Freedom Friday, that's my jam. And I want to talk about a little bit of a way that you can practice bypassing an energetic experience for the sake of going into a new timeline or a new feeling, a new manifestation. So if you're familiar with so if you've ever had an experience where you are like struggling or not sure how it's going to work out, but as soon as you know, you're like, you're relieved, even if it hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean? Like, so for example, like if you're waiting to pay something and then all of a sudden you know how the money's going to come, even before the money comes, you're excited. You wanted a baby for so long. You're pregnant for months, but even just knowing that you're pregnant, you're excited to have this baby. So I wanted to give you the idea to play with giving yourself relief for the sake of bypassing spending too much time in a hard space. And that's not to bypass the emotion. It's to help you get out of an energy that feels like it's pulling you and doing more to you than you're doing to it. This helps you sort of get back in control of the wave that you're riding, so to speak. So if you're with me on that part, this will make sense. So you know how when we're talking about our energetic self, we're talking about space and energy and movement, flow states what we prefer, right? Things are moving and it's easy, it's flowing through us with ease. We are almost effortlessly engaging with everything and throughout our day. So when you're thinking about having a hard moment or a struggle and you're not sure how, yesterday we talked a little bit about just giving up that repeat knowing that this is hard, this isn't working. Just committing to ourselves that we don't know how, but we're willing to want it and reach for our whatever version of our highest self that we like to call on, and all of them if we're willing, So today now we're talking about, okay, we have a thing and we want to give it up, and how. So the way that we could do that is, if you're willing to say, I don't know how, but I want it, that will already take a little pressure off. It's like if you imagine making a stew, and before you take that lid off, there's a couple of steps so that you don't have an explosion. And in this case, just letting yourself know, I don't know, but I know that this is possible. I know that anything is possible through my higher belief of choice. So then to be so bold as to say, maybe if you thought that yesterday, today to be like, I'm so thankful that this is being taken care of. Let yourself know that it is actually done in a way that you're letting yourself feel relief. Now you've not only like let a little bit out of that pressure cap, but you're letting the steam sort of flow. Hi, Cardinal. I don't know how, but I'm very happy to know that my higher self knows. And the more I lean into that, the more pressure goes. And let yourself feel the relief. Just like the money is coming. Just like the baby's growing. Just like you made the connection, or you made the jump. You made the plane on time. Whatever it is. You got the paper in on the deadline. Whatever it might be. Know that you're giving yourself that already, so that your higher self can help usher that in through you faster than if you're repeat looping. It's not working. And I want it to work. And I don't know how. Nothing's going here. I don't know how, but I know it's going to work. It's going to work. It's working. It's working. It worked. Thank you. It worked. You go that way, and it's gentle, and it sometimes takes a couple of days, takes a couple of sleep, and a couple of not circling. No. That's energy alive. It wants to stay alive. But you are stronger than that. Use your mindset muscles. You know what I mean? Use your practices. Practice your yoga. Practice your art. Practice being with nature. Practice the exercise that you enjoy most. Do things that make you feel joy when your mind is busy working. When you're addressing your beliefs energetically, that's the time to really busy your mind with things that bring you joy and ease and soothing. If you need an extra nap, that's the perfect time to do more napping. If you need to, breathe, go to, take an extra shower, these are the times to do those things. It's being so mindful to yourself when you are addressing that shows the universe that you are trusting and you are making space for that to flow through you. You are preparing for this change. You are facilitating exactly what you're calling in. You are expecting it. And even if it is just reaching for that relief, the next step will be an intuitive nudge or at least a synchronicity to say, you're going the right way. Here first. Here first always. Here first always. And then that will give you more relief because you're like, I saw a sign. You can start singing Ace of Base or Tesla if you want. Signs, everywhere signs. But listen, keep going that way. I'm thankful, Blue Jay. Hi, Blue Jay. Keep going in that way. Let it all be intuitive led. Let it be something you've never done before and see what's on the other side of, I'm leaning into relief before it's there because I have the freedom to do that. I have the freedom to be stressed out, or I have the freedom to relax into the ease of knowing and trusting my energy, trusting my goodness. And this takes practice. But just like you can go and make your muscles strong in your arms and your legs and your booty, you can do it in your creative energy and in what you flow and how you manifest and how you show up in the world and who you get to be and who others know you to be. It's all editable, changeable by you. And sometimes those first steps are relief. And you, in any moment, have the power to release that pressure. And it is by leaning into the knowing, whatever your knowing looks like. However it's best practiced by you. Know it and quiet. Know it and quiet. It's like a baby. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And when they hear that familiar, you're going to be okay too, kitty. We're going to take care of it. All right, friends. Have the best Friday ever. Thank yourself for being so good to yourself and giving yourself everything you want. Be so brave as to let the universe give you your dreams times 10. Because sometimes holding expectation and not grabbing french fries first gives you such a bigger experience. And you experience what others would call a personal miracle, but it's just you being in sync with you and letting it come through, letting it be powerful and feels like you're in there in the workings and I know I thought that in there. There's no way I can mistake this. You can be in on it. And yeah, and you should, because it's like shoulds or shit, Nancy. Yes, we know. Okay, right. You could be in on it and you'd really have a good time. You might like it. I think you'd enjoy it. And at the very least, if life doesn't feel that fun now, what do you have to lose to try? It doesn't cost anything to think inside of yourself. It doesn't cost anything to be kind to yourself and try new inner journey practices and just try stuff. It doesn't cost anything and nobody has to know. I did this stuff in the bathroom. Nobody knew what I was doing. I was embarrassed. I thought it was ridiculous. And I'm so happy that a part of me let me at least do it in hiding before I was able to say it out loud. Because now I feel happy to be brave, happy to share the crazy parts of our undoing so that we can really open up to who we came to be. So have a great Friday. No matter what's going on outside around you, take it and go back into your power and help this world transmute it into what we all deserve. If you have any questions about this or anything that I ever share, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help. Talk to you soon.